Okay, I thought this was cool, so we're gonna check it out for today's video. Oh, where'd my controller's not plugged in? Oh my goodness, off to a great start already. I thought this is one of the cooler melee mods I've seen, and I downloaded it successfully, so I thought, why not try it out? Now, this is called Beyond Melee. It's made by the same dudes who did Diet Melee, all of which will be linked in the description. Uh, the download process is a little bit strange, so if you need any help, they do have a Discord server. I would check that out on their website. It helped me figure out how to download it, and I am not going to try and explain how to download it because I am really bad with technology and computers. Here's the important thing about Beyond Melee. Okay, so first things first, you might notice that there's some black characters on the screen that haven't been finished yet. You can't play as them at all, so they just are not in the game at the moment. They just are not playable. But you may notice 4 or 5 new characters. There's Faye, a Star Fox 2 character. She's super interesting. We'll go into all of them in a second. Wolf, the Smash character who he's been in a couple games. Raichu, who I think is super sick because I adore Pichu and Pikachu in Smash Bros. So I'm really interested in Raichu. Shadow Mewtwo, which just sounds interesting to me. Not a huge Mewtwo fan, especially in Melee. Mewtwo is really strange in Melee, but we'll get to that in a second. And then Skull Kid, who is fully brand new, just brand spanking new in this game. Because Shadow Mewtwo, Raichu, and these 2 Star Fox boys, well, Star Fox guy and girl, are all semi-clones kind of thing, but Skull Kid is fully new and animated by the team who made this. Now, the big other differences from Melee, this one is each character is optimized, so Pichu and Bowser are actually playable compared to normal Melee, where you have to be insane and your opponent has to be not very good to win as Pichu and Bowser. And then obviously they put in some graphics upgrades just to make things a little bit prettier. And that's about it for super differences. They obviously made it super easy to get into and just start playing, made it all tournament legal and stuff. So I opened up the game and I'm already on the player select screen. So I say just get into it. We'll start from the left and move to Skull Kid with the new characters. And then we'll try some Pichu and my Melee mains out a little bit more. Except for Ice Climbers isn't in the game, which I can't do that. And if you press left on the D-pad in this menu, and then right on the D-pad, it should activate a fun little thing. Now, I'm garbage at Melee, so we're just going to put Mario at level 5, and hopefully that's good. And then the stage layout has changed a bit. It has volleyball and flipper field, which I haven't tried yet. We can try that in a minute. And treasure hunt, which I also haven't tried yet. And then it's got a bunch of extra stages that aren't necessarily tournament legal. And then it's got all of the tournament legal stages here and diet stages, which are just fun little stages that haven't really been expanded upon very much. So earlier, I pressed left and right on my D-pad, which has gotten rid of tap jump. Sorry, I'm not very good at Melee. It's gotten rid of tap jump and made it so that the game auto L cancels, which is really incredible for someone like me who plays Melee very casually and is more of an ultimate player, because that means that I don't have to learn how to play the game at an entirely different game and basically ruin my ultimate, but also I don't have to worry about breaking my hands at all while playing the game, which is nice, because Mario Sunshine has already broken me enough. I don't need to try breaking myself more because of Melee. Now, Faye is super duper. I really like Faye. She's kind of a heavier version of the other Star Fox characters. She is much slower than Fox and Falco. And she's called the Weapons Specialist. She was in Star Fox 2, I think. So she's not in many other games. but she was in Star Fox 2, and she's like the big weapons character, I guess. Um, which means like her down air, her up air, and her side special, her back air, they all use weapons from, I guess, Star Fox 2. I guess I need to play Star Fox 2 to know for sure. I just can't hit that. Oh my gosh. Well, open, taunt. I think she says give chase. Oh, another thing they changed. The announcer on the home screen is a chick. And it could be a very similar chick. Oh, does that charge? Oh. Her forward smash has a ton of end lag. Like, just... There we go. Why would you taunt? Such a strange computer. So Faye is definitely I like her a lot more than Fox and Falco, and even Wolf. Wolf I'm just really bad with. But Fox and Falco are super fun in this game, and I feel like Faye sort of fleshes them out a bit more. Of course, now that I've said that I like Faye, I'm getting my butt kicked. That attack is not my favorite. Oh my gosh. I keep thinking that down air will do a lot wider. Like, I keep expecting it to be like Ivysaur in Ultimate or Brawl. There we go. Okay, so there's Faye and the Diet stage form of Final Destination. Now I'll play as Wolf. We'll change our CPU up. Except I don't want to play against Shadow Mewtwo. There we go. I don't want to play as any of the new characters. Like, I don't want to play against them. Because the only character I've played as in this is Skull Kid. That's the reason I downloaded it, because I freaking love Skull Kid. Well, okay, that's a lie. I played as Wolf and Faye, too. Because I already talked about that. I forgot. But that was only to test out recording. So we can look at that in a second if y'all... Maybe if I feel like editing in for a funny thing. Anyways, Wolf plays very similar to other Melee mods of Wolf. And Ultimate Wolf. And Brawl Wolf, I guess, is very similar to that already. He is much... Like, Faye is very unique. And I would say Wolf is exactly what you'd expect from him. And this is one of the modded stages, of course. This seems to be a Pokemon stage, but, like, maybe that's just some sort of weirdo multi-shine in the beginning, or in the middle. Oh my gosh. There's a reason I don't upload any Melee content to the channel. Can't reflect Marth. He doesn't have any projectiles. Oh, I also think that... Yeah, his voice is in Japanese. This is kind of like a beta of the mod. Obviously, I mean, you can't play as like Luigi and Ice Climbers and Ness, but I do think it's really cool. Another mod that I really want to get that I just haven't yet because I'm really lazy would be Smash Remix, the Nintendo 64 mod. Obviously, the only reason I want it is to be able to play as Conker and the Mad Piano, but also I just think it's really cool how many unique characters are getting modded into Smash Bros. Right now. Like, putting Wolf into Melee earlier with Volleyball, I believe that was Project, I'm gonna slaughter the pronunciation, Aki, whatever, that Melee mod that added Wolf and Volleyball originally, that was super cool, but, like, I don't play Melee for competitive purposes, I play Melee because I like Smash Bros. And I really like how some of the characters feel in that game. And so seeing people mod in other characters in the styles of the old games and not being barred, like trying to figure out how to mod my Switch is really nice. Like Conquer is such a cool addition to Smash Remix. Skull Kid and Raichu and Shadow Mewtwo, who I haven't played as yet, uh, all sound like just such cool additions to Smash Bros. And the fact that there are people out there who are just like, yeah, we'll mod them in, sure. Like that's awesome. Oh, was that a or a Game Boy inspired alt? That's awesome. We'll play a shiny Raichu though, and we'll change our CPU to Dr. Mario, and we'll play on the Midnight Destination. Okay, so I haven't played any of Oh my gosh. So Raichu's bigger, obviously, than Pikachu. It seems to be like a tank version of the Pichu Bros. His neutral special is really slow in the air. Like, that is very interesting. Oh, that was down smash? Raichu's voice is so funny. Oh, he does like a body slam. Okay. He can barely get one off in the air. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, that's really slow. Electro Ball, I think, is what that is. I read a little bit about it on the site, but his attacks are very weird. And his side special is... Oh, it was like a tackle. Cool. It's not the headbutt. Oh. He has the Pikachu taunt. That's adorable. I don't think his up special can be angled. This is a very interesting character. Oh, that was kind of fun. I love Pikachu in Smash Bros. Pikachu and Pichu are easily my favorite characters in every Smash Bros. Game, just purely based off of gameplay. That was really dumb of me. And so having Raichu in Smash is pretty cool. Like, I really wanted a Alolan Raichu to be announced back when Ultimate was first announced, because I thought it would be such a cool, like, instead of just having a Pikachu clone, having like a psychic Pikachu clone. That'd be sick. Like a weird combo of Mewtwo and Pikachu. Sick. I like Raichu. That was fun. He's a fun character. They did really well with this. There are a lot of mods where I'll play as new characters that they've added, and I'll like, it's awesome, obviously, but it just feels so... Oh no, not Mario. There we go. It just feels like so homemade, you know, like Knuckles and PM Plus. I love him, but like I can very easily tell, like, oh yeah, this is a character who is very like homemade. Well, especially at the beginning. I'm sure he's been updated now. I actually am positive since I've played, because it's been a while. But what is that charge beam down there? I don't know. But these characters all feel like they've had a lot of time put into them. That's an interesting neutral special. This is going to be a really long video. Oh, I love that up tilt. They made Mewtwo into a swordy. Okay, so it seems like for the most part, his neutrals and his attacks are all the same, except for his up tilt and forward tilt. Let me try. Oh, his up special's different. Okay. He's got like a Lucario up special. His forward air is the sword, which is sick. That seems pretty similar to... Oh, did I Mega Evolve? I just pressed down B. Weird, okay. This is definitely a bigger brain character than I'm capable of understanding. I also need to just be better at melee. Like, as an Ice Climbers main, I don't actually have to play the game. But I should probably learn how to do stuff. That's okay. I'm still gotta stock up. Okay. So, Shadow Mewtwo is a Pokken Tournament character. We all know this, obviously. And it looks like he has... I can't remember what it's called in Pokken, but he has that Rage bar beneath him. And so as I do damage, that fills, and then he can use his Rage Art, which lets him Mega Evolve. Which I think is using down B, and that sucks. And it resets. Oh, okay. That neutral special is strange. Like, does it do... Okay, wait. Yep, okay. And then... That's so... I didn't get to try anything because I immediately lost it. I'll have to look into this character a bit more. Maybe I can do character analysis for everyone after I've tried everything out in this little display thing. Okay, cool. And also, I know it's a level 5 CPU and I'm sucking it up, but like, I haven't lost a round yet. Okay, Skull Kid. Okay. Had a brief intermission there. Skull Kid. Okay. We'll go to Wasteland. Now, Skull Kid is super cool because he is like completely unique. In a sense that the other characters aren't. Because Skull Kid has fully new model and animations, whereas Raichu, Shadow Mewtwo, and oh frick, most of the other characters you'll see in a Smash Bros mod recreated have stolen assets. Even new characters, they usually have stolen assets and stuff, but from what I can tell, Skull Kid is completely unique. His moveset is also super interesting to me because for the most part, it's very Smash Bros feeling. He has all his normal attacks. He's not like Kazuya, or he's not like as unique as like a Pokemon trainer Kazuya or Zelda with like transformations going on. But he has his down special, which is a counter that I just did. He laughs and then he gives you a flower. His side special looks just like the counter does, but then he attacks and teleports, which I think is super cool. Like, it's a gimmick that probably doesn't get used at all in actual play, but I think it's super cool. And I also love his dash attack, where the mask is basically dragging Skull Kid's body, or his dash. His dash attack is the same thing, except he has purple energy around him. He also has a lot of range, and his neutral special is super interesting. It's kind of like a snake situation. Because he breaks this little purple thing, and I shot it out on accident instead of down. And that little purple thing actually blows up when you press B again. I keep shooting it outwards, so I'll have to play him again. But I freaking love it. Like, the setups you can do with it, incredible. Uh-oh. That's okay. It's okay. Like, there's a lot you can do with it. Oh, also, I'm pretty sure that, yeah, he has Peach Float. I couldn't remember because I'm just sort of doing it automatically. But yeah, I freaking love Skull Kid. Okay. Anyways, if you like this content, I would love to hear about mods that you'd like me to do next. Because if this is a good thing, like if people like this, I would definitely continue doing this. Because mods are super cool, and I'm a nerd who doesn't play Melee for the competitive aspects, and I'm already losing. Goodness gracious. So, yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah. I can't do outros.